Everyone's always telling you to work hard, to hustle, to grind, but nobody ever talks about the most important part. How do you actually last without completely burning out? So today, that's what we're gonna get into, the art of sustainable effort.
Okay, let me ask you something. Have you ever had one of those days where you're just nonstop, go, go, go from the second you wake up? And then the day's over, your head hits the pillow, and you get that sinking feeling that you're somehow still behind, like you didn't get enough done.
It's a brutal mix, isn't it? Being completely exhausted from all the effort, but also kind of disappointed with the results. If that sounds familiar, trust me, you are not alone.
But here's the thing. What if the problem isn't that you're not working hard enough? What if that's got nothing to do with it?
The real issue, the thing that's holding us back, is that we're working hard the wrong way. And it's an approach that's pretty much designed to make us fail. And this quote right here, it just nails it. Most people don't quit projects or give up on their goals because they're lazy. They quit because they are just plain tired. We're taught how to start things, but nobody ever teaches us how to last.
Okay, so our first big idea is this. We've got to stop relying on motivation. It's time to build something that's way, way more dependable.
I mean, just look at the difference. Motivation is a fair weather friend. It's fake loyal. It only shows up when you're already feeling great and full of energy. But a system is designed for your worst days, for when you have low energy. It's a process that just tells you what to do next, no feelings required.
So how do you actually build a system? It's way simpler than it sounds. You just start by asking yourself this one question. What's the absolute bare minimum I can do right now? Maybe it's reading just one page, or working for only 10 minutes. The goal is to make the first step so tiny, so ridiculously easy, that you can't say no. You're lowering the barrier to entry. And here is the secret sauce. We have it completely backwards. We think we need to feel motivated to take action. But the truth is, taking action, even the tiniest action, is what creates the feeling of momentum. And that changes everything. All right, next up, if you find yourself procrastinating all the time, listen up. It's probably not a character flaw. Your brain isn't broken. It's just full. I mean, seriously, think about it. Your brain is like a computer with 47 tabs open all at once. You've got school deadlines pinging in your head, pressure from family, the endless scroll of social media, comparing yourself to everyone online, and of course, that low-level anxiety about the future. It's no wonder we feel stuck. So, here's a super practical way to deal with that overwhelm. It's called the 5-minute brain dump. You literally just grab a piece of paper, set a timer for 5 minutes, and write down every single thing that's stressing you out. Don't organize it, don't edit it, just dump it all out. Then, and this is the most important part, you look at that list and pick only one thing to start with. And the reason this works is actually pretty cool. When you get all those worries out of your head and onto paper, your brain kind of breathes a sigh of relief. It feels heard, it feels seen, and that's what frees up the mental space for you to actually focus. All right, let's talk about the long game. We live in a culture that celebrates intensity, these crazy bursts of effort. But the real secret to winning in the long run is something a lot more boring. I mean, this comparison says it all, right? Who do you think gets better results over 6 months? The person who crams for 8 hours a day for a week and then totally burns out? Or the person who just shows up for 1 hour every single day? It's not even a contest. Consistency always wins. So what's a simple, practical rule for this? Just remember this one phrase: never miss twice. Life happens. You're gonna miss a day at the gym, you're gonna skip a study session. That's fine. The key is to just not let it happen 2 days in a row. See, the goal isn't to be perfect. Nobody's perfect. The goal is to protect the habit, because missing 1 day is an accident, but missing 2 days, that's the beginning of a whole new unproductive habit. Okay, this last section, this one might be the most important of all. We have to fundamentally change our relationship with our own productivity and stop tying it to our self-worth.
I really want you to let this sink in. On those days where you don't get much done, you're not failing. You are learning the incredibly important skill of how to pace yourself. Think of it like a pro athlete. They don't go all out every single day in practice. They know when to push and when to recover. So this means changing the question you ask yourself at the end of the day. Instead of asking, what did I finish today, which is all about output,
You start asking, what did I try today? That simple switch from judging the result to celebrating the effort is a complete game changer. It builds resilience. So let's wrap this all up. The art of lasting isn't about having more willpower. It's about having better strategies. It's choosing systems over motivation, recognizing that overload isn't laziness, picking consistency over intensity, valuing your effort more than your output. It's about building routines you can actually live with for the long haul.
Let this be the one thing you walk away with today. The goal is not to see who can suffer the most or grind the hardest. The goal is to build a life where you can make progress and stay sane at the same time. We're not here to burn out. We're here to last.